G'day, Chris here, and today I thought I'd talk about two of my favourite things actually, Humble Bundle and Blade Runner, and they have combined forces. So Humble Bundle is a digital storefront, really. It's been around since 2010, and they sell games, software and books, which includes comics. So I have a look every couple of days and I always get notified of when new releases go up. But basically, it's a way to get cheap digital games, software, or books. So I'm particularly interested in software and the comics and the books. Software is awesome. I've got some cool audio files which I use for YouTube on this channel and also on my other channel, G'day Geeks, which focuses on action figures. And they have like cool bundles of STL files for 3D printing and that kind of thing. But in this video, I want to talk about their books. And at the moment, they've got a few comics sales running. As I said, these are digital comics and you can pay as much as you want. The money goes to charity. At the moment they've got Supergirl from DC and Sonic the Hedgehog from IDW. There's about 2 or 3 days left depending on when you watch this video, but until the end of July they have a Blade Runner series of comics going, which is absolutely awesome. Blade Runner 2049 is one of my favourite films. It's kind of one of my favourite legacy sequels, I guess, up there with Tron Legacy as well, and the later Ghostbusters films, and of course Top Gun Maverick. Visually great, great soundtrack, and I've actually got the art book as well for it because I just love the aesthetics. But yes, Blade Runner 2049, starring obviously Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling, but the film and the series of Blade Runner also continued in the comics. Back in the day when the original Blade Runner film was released, I think in 1982, Marvel Comics, I think, released a 2 or 3 issue miniseries adapting the film, and there hasn't been a whole lot since then, but the last few years Titan Comics have released a bunch of comics all about Blade Runner and the world expanding the universe. So you can get a 17 item bundle, including a lot of the stuff that they have been publishing lately. You can get a 6 item bundle, or you can get a 3 item bundle. So the 3 item bundle collects the first 3 volumes, the first 3 collected editions of Blade Runner 2019, Los Angeles, Off-World and Home Again, Home Again. And they are just fantastic. In fact, one of my best friends, Dave, he actually loves Blade Runner. The first film in 1982 is his favourite film, and he's not a big comics reader, but the Blade Runner comics are the only comics that he reads. So I told him all about this, and he does prefer print, much like myself as well, but as you can see, running out of space, so digital comics is always a good option. So yeah, for $7.92 Australian, you can get the 3 first volumes of Blade Runner 2019, which is critically acclaimed. I've got a handful of issues and they are absolutely fabulous. If you pay a bit more, you get a 6 item bundle, which includes 6 collected editions, so the first 3 that I mentioned, plus the first 3 volumes of Blade Runner 2029, which is Reunion, Echoes and Redemption. So for only $15.85 Australian, you can also get those 3. So that's 6 collected editions of digital comics for $15. That's great value. For $28, and let me see, $28.53, you can get all 17. So the first 6 that I mentioned, plus Tokyo Nexus, Black Lotus, and a few other single issues and collected editions as well. And that's just a massive amount of comics for such an amazing price. So yeah, pretty awesome. And just looking at their website now, it looks like 2,455 of these bundles have sold, which is great. These are comic series from Titan Comics, and the money goes to the Direct Relief. So yeah, Direct Relief, their mission statement is to improve the lives of people in poverty or emergency situations by providing medical resources. So that's one of the things I like about Humble Bundle, is basically you can choose what to pay and you'll receive, you know, what the publishers have accordingly. So if you want to get the whole thing, you obviously pay a bit more money, and you can choose how much money you contribute to charity, the charity of the publisher's choice, which is absolutely awesome. So I love that. Some cheap digital comics or books, and you get to support charity, and you get to save space and have some digital comics which are CBZ or PDF as well. So they're definitely easy to read. So all you need to do to get all these 17 items is to pay that amount of money. You know, it's like, yeah, what did I say? $28.53 Australian, so less than $30. And yeah, you can use them on any device. And so far, looking at Humble Bundle's website, it's raised almost $8,000 for Direct Relief for charity, which is pretty awesome. So if you've never tried Humble Bundle before, they're not paying me or anything like that. I'm not getting a commission, but I do recommend it to a lot of people that are interested in comics, or at least paying a small amount. It's a good way to try a new series, perhaps that you've heard good things about and haven't read before. So yes, there we go. Link is in the description below. Humble Bundle, Titan Comics, a whole bunch of Blade Runner comics, which are very much critically acclaimed, and they keep pumping them out, which is fantastic. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and let me know if you've used Humble Bundle before, or if this is the first time, and let me know what you think of the expanded Blade Runner universe in the comics. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.